I just can't understand why so many people believe in this shit. Like, it's so ridiculous.
Hello， 大家好，欢迎回到外媒看中国，我是安博然。The Western media is back talking about their favorite region of China again, Xinjiang, with reports that the languages of China's minority groups, including the Uyghur people, is under attack from the evil government in Beijing. Of course, it's all a bunch of crap, but instead of taking it from me, I've invited a special guest. Dili is a young Uyghur man from the region who has had enough of the lies and now spends some of his time educating foreigners online. Sometimes it works out, and other times it doesn't. Today we'll go beyond the propaganda and hear directly from the horse's mouth, and I'll also ask him some of the questions you guys wanted me to ask. This is Reports on China. I'm Andy Borham here in Shanghai. Let's get reporting. So without further ado, let's welcome Dili. Dili, welcome to the show.
Hey guys, this is Dili from Xinjiang Uygur Autonomous Region, China. I'm really happy to be here.
It's so good to have you here because online in the West, especially X, your videos are really popular. So everyone's been really looking forward to this interview. But first up, I want to play one of your interviews. I guess you could call it, it's a chat, I guess, with a guy from Spain. This video was really popular overseas. Did you know that?
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
What I want to do is watch it with you first, and then we'll have a quick chat about it. So let's watch together.
Which one?
Uyghur.
In terms of legislation, it's not like Muslim population is in the best conditions.
You're free
What
to
about
go
the
to a
Uyghur?
mosque and you can see
I
a
know,
lot
I
of
know.
mosques in Xinjiang.
I know, but what about the Uyghur ethnicity?
We're living fine as hell.
What about the cultural aspects of it? As in the language, it's a language that's being lost progressively. What I'm saying is that in terms of education, it's not predominantly in your language of choice. Mandarin is the preferred language, correct?
Not correct. In
When
school,
you-
they teach Uyghur language or any other minority language like Mongolian language. In Tibet, they have their own language. And then Mandarin. Of course, we all need to learn Mandarin, our official language.
I know.
We lost in our Uyghur language? Come on. Everybody speaks Uyghur language in Xinjiang. Have you ever been to Xinjiang before? And then on the streets,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can see all the signs like in the stores. They're all written in Uyghur. And even the cash, bro, the cash is literally Uyghur language on it. Like the RMB.
I know.
So how do you define a language is being lost?
The thing is that it's not lost in, it's being lost. If you don't even speak fluent English, we cannot have a conversation, so bye-bye.
Okay, now, Dili, watching that video myself, I already feel really angry. How did you feel when chatting with that guy?
To be honest, I just get used to it because I like encounter with those kind of people every day.
But how do you do it? Because it must be so frustrating. If I were from your region and people were talking crap, I would be really angry.
Yeah, at first I am angry, but once like it is so frequently, like you deal with it every time you like talk to someone. Once they know you're from the Xinjiang region, once they know you're a Uyghur, they're just gonna start that crap. So at first you're gonna be angry, but as the time goes, you just get used to it. Like they're just dumb.
So what about when you watch the video now? Like, how do you feel? Just like you want to laugh or?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I want to laugh at their ignorance. They rather to believe those bullshit online instead of a actual Uyghur person here.
Because that's the thing, man. A lot of people see this news about your region online, but they've never chatted with a real person from there. And he had this opportunity to chat with you. He could ask you questions. He could try to figure something out. But all he did was tell you, this is how Xinjiang is. That must be really annoying.
Yeah, very annoying. Every one of them do that. Like maybe just 2 people out of 100, they would like sincerely ask some questions. They wanted to know the truth, something like that. And the rest of the 98, they just toss me. They just be like that.
That's so annoying. And I'm going to play some of those videos soon because it's important, I think, not to focus just on the negative because you have some really cool interactions with people too. But first, I want to just ask you some of the questions, or one of the questions we got from our followers who love your videos. And this question comes from the Grouch on X. And I put it first because I always say it wrong. I say Uyghur, which is not the correct pronunciation. So he asks, how do we pronounce Uyghur?
Like in my language, it's pronounced as Uyghur.
Uyghur.
Yeah, Uyghur. Uyghur.
Uyghur. So the G, you don't say gur.
It's kind of like gur. Uyghur.
Uyghur. But the G is like in the back here, maybe.
Yeah. It's a unique sound. Uyghur.
So when you hear people say Uyghur, do you laugh or it's just normal?
I don't know. I think that's normal, like, because that's what I heard from the native speakers. I thought in English it is pronounced as Uyghur. At first, I am like very curious too. Like, why is it pronounced as Uyghur?
So now I've got to try to say it correctly for the rest of the video. So Uyghur.
Uyghur, yeah. Wow, good pronunciation. You got it. You nailed it.
Okay, another question. This one comes from Yush7080 on YouTube. And they ask, what motivates you to do what you do online?
To be honest, at first, I'm just doing this content for fun. Like this Omi TV, I at first, it was one of my, it was one of my classmates who introduced this platform to me, and then we were partying, and then we saw him playing this app, and then I think, wow, this is really funny. You get access to talk to foreigners. Like, I can practice my English with that, and then I just started playing that app. At first, it was super fun because everybody thinks I'm foreigner. If I met some Chinese, my own people, like 9 out of 10, they would think I'm a foreigner. And then when I talk to some foreigners, they would not believe I'm a Chinese too. So I think it's super funny. And then during that time, I was super into this influencer in China. He goes by the name Shao Ailun. He also do this random chat in Omi TV. Back then it was Omigo, I don't know. Like he do the same content. And then it just came to my mind that why shouldn't I try it too? Why shouldn't I try it too? So I just tried to post one of my videos, and then the first one just went viral. I pretend to be a foreigner and then prank him at the end, speak fluent Chinese, something like that. And then as I post a lot of my videos, I came to a conclusion that not even the foreigners, but also a huge amount of my own people, Chinese, they can't recognize me. Like, of course, everybody knows what a Uyghur is. Everybody knows where Xinjiang at, but they just can't imagine. They don't have this concept that a Uyghur can look like this. There's this like minority called Uyghur who live in Xinjiang, and then there's this group. I wanted to show it to the world, not only my own people, but also the world.
How did it become like how it is now with you kind of teaching people about Xinjiang?
That's just one of my like content. I don't teach them that often. Yeah, when I encounter some idiots like them, like when they questioning me, I just teach them. Yeah.
Okay, I'll do another question. This is Mia from X, and they asked, why do you think there are so few Uyghur like you coming out to speak about their lives in Xinjiang?
I don't know about that. Maybe they just shy. Maybe they don't speak English that well. I'm pretty sure a lot of people speak better English than me, but I don't know. But I do know a bunch of like influencers like me, like they doing some other kind of content, like funny content or just, I don't know, modeling, something like that. They post their like nice photos, something like that.
Yeah, that's the funny thing, because maybe a lot of people, because they see Xinjiang as like a really political topic, maybe they think everyone in Xinjiang just talks about politics, but people in Xinjiang have a normal life. They want to talk about fashion, movies, things they like, and whatever.
Definitely.
So I think people need to remember that. But I'm going to play another video now because I think this one's pretty funny. This is a short video, and it's you were chatting to an American guy, and he had a girl in the background who went kind of crazy. So I'll play that video now.
You're Uyghur?
Yeah. Why is that
Yeah,
you
I
guys
know
all
about
know
that
about
shit.
us?
The whole world does.
So you did watch all those propagandas against us.
Yes, everybody watches that.
So do you believe that?
I don't know. You tell me.
Every accusation is a confession.
What?
People can make up things beyond their knowledge.
So you're confirming that.
I'm not confirming. All those shit you guys made up happened before in America towards Native Americans. That's why you can make that shit up.
So that's not actually happening.
It's not happening at all.
No.
That's bullshit. All of those just
Hey,
near China.
Hey, listen, you're proving my point because the U.S. government is evil as fuck.
There you go. There you go.
You're in China?
Yeah, I'm in China.
Oh, that proves why you're a fucking freak, bro.
That was kind of escalated really fast. You were telling the guy every accusation is a confession, and I don't think they were intelligent enough to kind of get what you were trying to say.
Yeah.
The guy was a bit lost.
It is the correct way to say that, right?
Yeah.
Because I just translated into English.
No, it's correct, and it's very true.
I thought I said it wrong.
No, so I think the funny thing is that for that girl, like I don't want to be rude, but I don't think they're very educated. So the guy was kind of coming around. He was like, "Oh wow, okay, so I'm really talking to a guy from Xinjiang," and the girl just couldn't handle it. She was like, "Yeah, whatever." But in a bit, I will play some of the good videos because there are some awesome interactions you have as well. But first, I better ask this question from Redacted on X, and they asked, "How many girls online try to hook up with you?"
Not that much actually. Not that much. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll ask you this question because I'll get these out of the way. It's a similar kind of question. Rishi on X asked if you're James Franco's long-lost brother.
James Franco's. I know that guy in Spider-Man who played the villain.
I think so. Do you think you look like him? I'm not sure.
Yeah. I look I look like a lot of guys. Like I get the different things every day. Like James Franco, like that guy play football, Griezmann. And then sometimes Modric.
And Jesus.
I don't know if I pronounced it right. And Jesus. That is the funniest one, the Jesus.
This question I want to ask is actually from me because only 8 to 9% of Native Americans can speak their own language at home. But in Xinjiang, it's nearly 100%. Yet there's still Western media today even posting stories saying these minority languages in China are in danger. Does it annoy you?
Of course, because bro, like if you ever just buy a ticket, come to China, you will find out that there's Uyghur language everywhere.
Yeah,
like literally everywhere. No matter the shop sign or the traffic sign, like it's literally everywhere. Like you can see the language and you can hear the language being spoken by the locals, like everywhere. So
that's funny.
Super ridiculous. Yeah,
and also the money, right? On Chinese dollar bills, we have.
Yeah, definitely on the money. Like we got this Uyghur language printed on our like currency.
It must be so. I shouldn't keep saying this, but it must be so annoying. And I got a question here from somebody who doesn't believe that you're a real person. I guess it's from Nuvari on YouTube, but they said, "Can you ask him why does he do this all the time? Is it to clear the slander from China, or is he paid by the Chinese government? How come his English is so good if he's just a normal content creator?"
Yeah, sometimes I get the same questions too. Like they think I work for the government. I'm a government staff. I was paid to do this thing. Those videos spread to foreign platforms. I don't know because I don't have a foreign account. So maybe they are all about me, like teaching people about Xinjiang, something like that. But if you watched all of my video, you will find out that it's not my like only content. It's just one of my content. Just like I said before, like I have this teaching like someone the Xinjiang topic kind of this kind of content, and then the other one is me pranking someone, pranking my own people. That is one of my content too. And then a lot of something else like vlog. I do vlogs sometimes. So it's not the only thing I do. So maybe that can explain why I don't work for the government or something like that.
Yeah,
because
that's true.
it's not all about it. My videos are not all about it.
Yeah, and I think it's important if people want to check out your content inside China, because now Red Note or Xiaohongshu is really popular with foreigners. They can go follow you there, which is 路西法 Is that the name
Yeah.
of the channel?
Yeah,
Lucifer.
yeah, yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
put the text
Lucifer.
on the screen. Yeah, people should go
Thank
check you out there. And,
Yeah.
and now we'll watch another video because this guy, and maybe he learned from your other content teaching about Xinjiang or whatever, but this guy knows a lot and he shocked you with his knowledge of Xinjiang. So let's take a look.
I will bet $2,000 that you're from Xinjiang, China.
Yeah, I'm from Xinjiang. How'd you know that?
Bro, nobody else looks like that.
It's very rare to meet someone like you. How do you know about Xinjiang?
Why not? We all admire Uncle Kerbin, right?
Uncle
Yeah.
Kerbin, you know Uncle Kerbin? Damn, man.
Of course.
That's the first
Of course,
time I
man.
hear it from a American. Uncle Kerbin, how'd you know that Uncle
Yeah.
Kerbin? Come on, you definitely lived in
course.
China before, right?
No, never.
Never? So how come you know that
Never even
much?
been, bro. I just remember some things.
I was just wondering if you heard about Xinjiang in some bad ways.
Maybe like there was a point in time that like Uyghur population was in American news a lot.
Yeah, but that's bullshit. All of them are nonsense.
Yeah. Hey, I keep up more with ancient history than modern history. I've heard a little bit about the culture, like, you know, like the 12 Mukam.
Oh,
that kind of thing.
damn. You even know the 12 Mukam?
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
And you know Uncle Kerbin? Holy shit.
So that I find really interesting because you do a lot of pranking other people or teaching people, idiots like you said. But that guy, he knew a lot about your culture. How did you feel about that?
Yeah, I was super shocked. He even know the Uncle Kerbin because for a foreigner who knows Urumqi or just 3 or 4 cities in Xinjiang, that would shock me. But he even know the Uncle Kerbin. He's a very famous figure who is a Uyghur. So that's quite a something. That's quite a something.
How many people do you run into like that who actually know a little bit?
It's super rare. It's super rare. Maybe just 2 or 3 who knows a lot of things about us, about our culture. Maybe, yeah. And I've been doing this stuff for maybe 3 years.
Oh wow,
yeah. So you can imagine.
That's awesome. So yeah, that's funny because I guess there's not a lot that shocks you anymore online on Omegle. I'll ask you another question from YouTube. This comes from Ant Wango. They asked, this is a funny one. I'm really impressed with his English. How did he learn that in the concentration camp?
Did he quote? Did he quote the concentration camp?
They didn't quote it. But I know they're just joking. But that must be annoying. Like, what is with this? That's one of the things people think they know about Xinjiang. It's like there's how many they say 1 million people in concentration camps. Like, it's just a bit over the top, right? Too much.
Think about it. If there was a concentration, how would it possibly happen in Xinjiang in China? I just can't understand why so many people believe in this shit.
Western propaganda is so powerful, and I think you realize that speaking with Western people from all over the world. And that brings me to this next question. It's from Kula Dikari on YouTube. And they asked, do you think Western people really care about Uyghur people?
No, they don't care about nothing. They don't even care. Like he said Western people, but let me take an example for the Americans. They don't even care about the Native Americans. They don't even care about their own people. But instead, they care about us so much. They care about us so much.
Yeah.
They care about like other countries.
Because there's another video that I want to play really quickly. And it kind of you getting a little bit fed up with people always bringing up this fake news. Let's have a look.
Yeah.
Oh, you Uyghur?
Yeah. You know Uyghur? You heard about that?
Yeah, bro. Sadly, yeah, bro.
Sadly. Why you guys always say sadly?
Because that's all we hear, bro.
So I'm Uyghur myself. Why didn't that happen to me?
You are telling me that all this is fake?
Yeah. If it's not, why
Bro,
am I
don't
exist
know
here?
Are you a Chinese agent here to do the propaganda, bro?
Agent? Come on. Do I look like an agent?
So Uyghur people live like everybody. There is no problem.
Yeah, no problem. Do you want me to show you around, like outside my house, like in the street?
Bro.
You can see Uyghurs everywhere.
Bro, China is so nice, man.
You see that kid with red clothes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's Uyghur too. And let me show you this side. This side, not much of a people, but if you look closely, like people walking, if you can see that.
There are some Uyghur farms.
Yeah. Where I live, this is a Uyghur Autonomous Region.
All right.
This is where the most population of Uyghurs are.
Why are we we hearing that here in Europe?
Because they want the fake information
I think so.
inside your head.
If people always be like that. Once they figure out I'm a Uyghur, oh, I feel sorry for you. Sadly, I know about you guys. I feel sorry. I just, I just, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. What are they thinking about? We're suffering. They think us as like refugees in Palestine, like those countries like that. They imagine us like that. How would that kind of thing happen in China? I just can't get it. I just can't get it.
Yeah, that's the funny thing, because you would see people, if it was really happening, you would see people escaping over the border. Like Xinjiang borders a lot of countries. You would see
Yeah.
people trying to escape, or, maybe the US would take some refugees from Xinjiang. They don't take refugees from Xinjiang because there's none. It's just hilarious. And I think probably your life in Xinjiang these today is probably much better than a lot of people in America.
Definitely. I would say so, yeah. Because I don't know if it's real or not. Like, I watched a bunch of videos, like the streets in America. The people there just looks like zombies. So much drug addicts. And then so much homeless.
It's good that you're questioning it, Steve, because you just said you've seen these videos, but you said, I'm not sure if it's real. So at least you're not buying the same, maybe it's propaganda. Maybe the streets are not really like that in America.
Yeah, because I didn't see it in my own eyes.
Yeah,
So-
you got to see it with your own eyes. So would
Yeah.
you recommend, because people in so many countries in the world now can come to China with no visa and they can visit Xinjiang themselves, what would you recommend they do? Because maybe if they just go to Urumqi, it's a little boring.
Yeah, I would say Urumqi is a little bit boring because it's just another big
A city. Yeah.
Yeah, a city. Like, I would recommend maybe Dili. Dili have a lot of like beautiful sights, like the forests, like a lot of other things, and maybe Kashi. Kashi is another great option too. You can experience the local culture.
What do you love to eat in Xinjiang, and what would you recommend?
I recommend for myself the dish called Naren. Naren. In Chinese it would be Naren. Naren. It is my favorite dish. It's just it's, I don't know how to describe it. It's just like super kind of white noodles and then some meat, something like that. It's hard to describe. It's not just regular ramen. It's not like ramen at all.
And a lot of people love 那个叫什么大盘鸡.
Yeah, 大盘鸡. Yeah, 大盘鸡 is famous.
Yeah, but I want to know, why is there no 小盘鸡? Like 大盘鸡太大了. It's too big.
It's just a name. It's just a name.
But it's big, right? You couldn't eat it by yourself. It's really, you want to eat it with your friends or whatever.
Yeah, it's big. It's big. But in some restaurants, you can also order the small version.
So it would be called
The medium version.
小粉大盘鸡.
Actually, there's no 小份大盘鸡. It's only 中份大盘鸡. Or you can order 大盘鸡 with rice or 大盘鸡 with noodles, something like that. That could be a small version.
Okay, now just last question for today, since we're talking about food. This one comes from X, from 卓世力, and they ask, how do you guys really marinate your lamb skewers?
I don't know that at all. I don't have a clue because I never like make a lamb skewers before. Never in my entire life. I just eat them. My uncle knows how to do it, but not me.
Okay, next time, because I really want to have you back on the show sometime. Next time when you come back, you can ask your uncle first, and we'll find out how you do the lamb skewers.
I got you. Definitely.
Dili, it was really, really good to chat with you today. And like I said, I hope you come back again.
Thank you.
And that will be it for today, you guys. But as always, I love to hear your thoughts. Do let me know down below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. It really does help the channel. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.